mind, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Capricorn. What is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you? Okay. Oh, you have 1122 here. This is a very, very big shift. You're stepping into. I feel like for a lot of you, your intuition is really getting a lot stronger. I also feel like something's going on with you, whatever restriction you feel like you've been dealing with lately. It's kind of been for the purpose to get you to tap into your intuitive side more. You know, Capricorns are very very, very practical. They, they're very much connected to the physical world. They're very organized. But I feel like if you've gone through any kind of difficulty, it's almost like you've been having to deal with things that are not in your control, or things that you have no control over. Um, but that has been for the purpose of kind of connecting you to that more spiritual energy, connecting you to your guides more, getting you to um, take on some kind of spiritual practice, even getting you to kind of tap into your emotional world a little bit more. So the stairs being your overall energy, this is, you might be feeling stuck right now, but you're moving to something better. You're moving to something higher level commitment, more abundance, more peace even. I also feel if you're trying to make some sort of decision, if you're uncertain about a decision that you're wanting to make, I don't feel that you need to feel like you have to rush to make this decision. And I feel like you need to make your decisions based on your emotions, um, based on your intuition. I also feel like it doesn't matter what path you choose right now. Either path is going to lead you to where you need to be. One path might be or seem a little more difficult to get there. And the way forward on that path is to keep tapped into your emotions, to your intuition. I also feel for some of you, you might have been experiencing a lot of kind of turbulent emotions coming up lately, that you might be trying to kind of get under control in some way. But those are emotions are telling you something. Those emotions and feelings, those fears, insecurities that are coming up are a message for something that you need to kind of address. Give me a little bit more on this. I also feel for some of you that you're making like higher level connections, or more positive connections, or you're stepping into a place where you're like there's more uplifting communication or uplifting connections that are kind of tapping you into like deeper emotions, stronger emotions. Give me a little bit more. What's the message in this? Oh, God. I love this is powerful. Okay, so you do have the Tower here, but underneath that you have the Nine of Cups. So again, for some of you, this is like this really powerful, like spiritual awakening, or this sudden shift where you're super connected to your intuitive side, to that more spiritual energy, to that higher guidance. Some of you might be finding that your gifts are really really strong right now, especially your intuitive gifts, especially your healing abilities. Even for some of you, you have gone through something pretty difficult lately, pretty intense. Something came in very very unexpected, but this is beautiful. The Star and the High Priestess. This is moving you towards your wish fulfillment, to what you've been wanting to manifest. And it might be something positive that has came in very unexpectedly, or all of a sudden everything that you've wanted to manifest is in front of your face, and it might be a little bit overwhelming. And it might be like you might have made a connection with somebody recently, and this person is just like everything, and you're finding all of these emotions coming up, and you might even be questioning, why am I feeling like so emotional, so stressed? But it's because you're tapping into like a higher level connection. Oh, it's beautiful. So if you are feeling in a difficult space right now, if everything seems to be coming at you at once, your guidance is to go spiritual, right? Tap into your intuition, pray, meditate, focus on what you want to manifest, focus on those messages that are coming towards you, especially focus on your dreams. You have a lot coming to you in your dreams right now. And you're definitely being guided towards a new path, and a path towards something that you've been wanting to manifest for a while. And I feel like you've been trying to manifest this in a very controlled manner, in a very practical way. And when we're wanting to manifest, there's kind of two levels to that. There's the practical side of it, but then there's also that getting into that space of allowing, where you just surrender, and that's what you're being pushed towards. It's not worrying about what's going on in the physical anymore, and just surrender and allow it to happen. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, so I feel like some of you are like almost like getting like visions, like getting almost like psychic visions. You're seeing something in your head, and then it will happen like, within the next day. You also might be experiencing pretty vivid dreams where like you feel like it's really happening. All right, what's your energy coming into the week? Oh, the Ten of Cups. I love that. That's just being in that beautiful space of joy, of happiness. If you're in a connection with another person, it's just this beautiful, peaceful connection. There's a lot of love here. I feel like you see a really beautiful future with this person. If you're not connected to anybody, you're in this beautiful space of love for yourself. Just feeling very peaceful. And you have the Chariot. Oh, I love that. I love that. This is very Cancer energy. Some of you might be connecting to a Cancer, but also keep in mind, Cancer is your opposite sign. And so that Cancer energy of nurturing, of intuition, is the energy that you struggle with the most. But this is the energy that you're tapping into right now. And in tapping into this energy, you're finding, and I have the chills, you're finding like that really beautiful balance within yourself, within your own energy. Um, Whatever you're focused on right now, whatever you're focused on manifesting, you're 100% on the right path. If you're in a connection with another person, this connection is moving forward. This is somebody that you're meant to connect with. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm such a dork, but it's so beautiful. So what's crossing you is you. What your challenge is you. Again, this is very opposite energy. This is that intuitive energy. This is that spiritual energy, that Cancer energy. And what the challenge is, you getting out of your own way. You trying to, and I mean no disrespect, I mean no, because I'm Capricorn rising. So I very much want to have everything planned out. I'm very practical. I get, I have that tendency to overplan or overthink, but you're being pushed on kind of a spiritual, not necessarily a spiritual path, but you're being pushed towards that space of nurturing, that space of trust. And you want to plan everything out. You want to get everything organized, and this is what is going to be the challenge for you this week, is to let go of that energy. And I know that's not easy. Give me one more. What is the Devil energy? The Judgment card. Yeah. It's about needing to surrender. Also, for some of you, there is something in your life that you need to let go of. There might be a person that you're needing to walk away from, or something that has you kind of stuck, and that might be the struggle, like fully letting go of that, fully walking away from that. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's just you learning to surrender and trust. Oh yeah, what's that? The King of Swords, yeah. Because you're very logical, you're very practical, you're very intelligent also. And intelligence is a beautiful thing, but this is like more of an, like, this is something that is so new and so unknown that logically thinking through this is not going to, um and like I said, I feel like regardless, you're going to get to the space that you want to be, but the more you stay in this space, the more tense you will feel moving forward. So you're going through this space of healing your emotions, of healing what has been blocking you from trusting in this energy. I also feel it's very important for you to take time to nurture yourself and take care of yourself right now. You're moving towards a space of peace. Again, if you're questioning a decision or questioning your path forward, I don't feel that you have to rush yourself to make a definite decision right now, because I feel like what's important for you right now is to really tap into your emotions and your intuition, and any kind of heavy emotions that are coming up for you, any kind of uncertainty that's coming up for you right now, find that, tap into those feelings. Let go of any heavy feelings. Find that place of healing. Find that place where you can ground your emotions. Let go of any negative emotions, cry, write it down, whatever you need to do. The more you release negative emotions, the more you can be in that peaceful space. With the Eight of Wands being your hopes, I feel like you're really wanting things to move forward very fast, or you're wanting you might be wanting some kind of communication from somebody. The connection seems to be in a very peaceful space. It is moving forward, but you might be wanting more validation that you're on the right path with this person, or you want this person to express more to you, or you're wanting to hurry up and move forward on your path. But I do think it's important for you to let yourself have this time of rest. Yeah, and the moon is your fear. Again, that's Cancer energy as well. You don't feel comfortable really getting deep in those emotions. For some of you, I feel that you feel so strongly for another person. You almost fear getting too deep in your feelings for this person. Because you worry that you can't trust those feelings that you feel, or you worry that you might be wrong. So much. Okay. So you have the King of Pentacles as your overall energy. So that is being very grounded. That is really being in touch with your physical world. But also, you have the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords underneath that. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're being pushed to change. You've accomplished a lot. You have you've gained enough knowledge, you've gained enough wisdom. You might have taken this time to like really perfect your craft, really perfect your job. And it's like you might be still seeking more knowledge, but it's like you know everything that you need to know, right? Or you've gotten yourself in a good space financially. You've gotten yourself in a good grounded space within yourself, even in a connection with another person. Like you're seeing a very solid future with this person. You feel very grounded within where you are. You're stepping into this place of more emotional fulfillment. And what you're not seeing is the Nine of Cups. What you're not seeing is that kind of spiritual awakening energy. And what you're not seeing is this is your wish fulfillment. You are manifesting what you want to manifest. It's just about being in that space of allowing and trust and knowing that there's nothing else that you need to do. The King of Pentacles doesn't need to do anything else. See all the books, like he knows all he needs to know. There's nothing else practical that you need to do in this situation. Ten of Swords and Two of Swords. This is about surrendering and trusting and learning to listen to your higher guidance. But I feel like with the crows being black, this higher guidance that you're getting, this intuition that you're getting, is so different than what you would expect it to be, or it's not practical, it's not logical, but that's the change. That's what's pushing you towards that change. And so I feel like you're getting hit with all of this, and it's good, it's beautiful energy, but at the same time it's like you're like, okay, what do I do with this? How do I move this forward? And you don't have to do anything. There's nothing you have to do. I know that's hard. Because I hate not doing anything, because you feel like you might be being lazy, but that's not the case. So what's coming towards you this week is the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This is moving towards something different. This is moving towards the light. This is learning to stand in your light and getting out of this space of overthinking, of over worrying, getting out of this stuck energy. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands and the Justice card, this is about learning to find that balance. You know, the balance in manifesting in the practical sense and manifesting in this spiritual sense. Taking that time to meditate, taking that time to find your center. And in finding that balance, that's what brings this forward for you. The Death card, like you're going through, this is a powerful shift that you're going through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 major cards. So that means that this is a major shift in your life. This is something that you're meant to step into. This is something that's going to be on your path no matter what you do at this point. The only thing is, it might make it more difficult if you continue to stay in this energy. It might make it more difficult to move forward. It might mean it's a little bit slower moving forward, or it's going to be more uncomfortable, but you're still moving on that path. You're still going to manifest it. Oh, I'm excited for you. There's the sun again. And that's about, again, standing in your light. Stand in your light. Go to the light. I'm sorry. I'm such a dork. All right. What are the final messages you need to hear? Yeah, it's like everything good is coming towards you and it's kind of catching you off guard. There might even be difficult things coming towards you that are catching you off guard, but they're good. It's good because it's pushing you out of your comfort zone to get you in that space of trust and allowing. Yep. And it's showing you what you need to let go of. So again, for some of you, I do feel that there is something that you're needing to let go of, walk away from, but I feel like that's something that you're very much aware of. I don't feel it's a person. If it is a person, though, it's been a toxic connection that you've been connected to for a long time. But for some of you, I think this is just a thought process or a mental, a mental thing, like getting in that space of trust. Also, like, sometimes we get in a space, a stuck space for so long, it's difficult just to get out of that mindset that there is, that we are moving towards something better. We're so used to being in kind of a stuck energy. Because a lot of times the stuck energy is still comfort. It's practical. You know what to plan for. You know what's happening next. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Okay, so having this gloom and doom card as your overall energy, you might be feeling very emotional right now. You might be even feeling a little bit hopeless, but all of these emotions that are coming up for you, all of these feelings that are coming up for you are for you to kind of release. You're releasing all of these heavy feelings and heavy emotions that you've held on to for so long. And you have the sun underneath that. So you're moving towards a very beautiful space. And I think that you're just finding a lot of fears or a lot of insecurities coming up that you're just not used to dealing with. But that is for the purpose of healing your emotions, and bringing you to that space of healing. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.